Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Fabiano Caruana and Magnus Carlsen. This is a game from Grand Chess Tour, Rapid and Blitz chess tournament played in St. Louis in 2019. Caruana had white pieces and he started with e4. Magnus Carlsen played c5, the Sicilian defense. Knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to b5, the Rossolimo attack, black to move. e6 was played. g6 is the move that Carlsen played in World Chess Championship 2018 against Caruana. We have e6, bishop takes on c6, b takes on c6, castling kingside, and d3 are the most played moves. d3 was played by Caruana. Knight to e7, Carlsen played this move in previous games too. b3 intending bishop to b2, maybe. Knight to g6, and now h4, threatening h5. h5, white to move, bishop to b2 was expected. Caruana played e5. f6, if d6 then e takes on d6. f6, knight from b to d2, d6, e takes on d6, e5, bishop to b2, bishop to g4, pinning the knight, queen to e2. It is black to move, and this is the critical position of the game. Should black play queen takes on d6, bishop takes on d6, or something else? Carlsen played queen takes on d6. The best move is actually queen to d7, and after queen to e4, then bishop to f5. If queen moves to e3 attacking the pawn on c5, then bishop takes on d6, and black is okay. Back to our game. Carlsen played queen takes on d6. White to move. g3 was played. If castling, knight takes on h4. That is why g3. Bishop to e7, and Caruana castled queenside. Knight to f8, looking for a greener pasture. Rook from d to e1. Knight to e6, queen to e4. White has a better pawn structure, so Carlsen offered a queen trade. It is white to move, and this is the critical position of the game. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? If queen takes on d5, then c takes on d5, and black is fine. Caruana played this awesome move. Knight takes on e5. Queen takes on e4. Let's take it back. If f takes on e5, then f3. And after queen takes on e4, d takes on e4, the bishop is trapped. After bishop takes on f3, knight takes on f3, and white is better. Back to our game. So after knight takes on e5, queen takes on e4, d takes on e4, f takes on e5, f3, knight to d4, f takes on g4, h takes on g4. Material is equal, but white has a better pawn structure, and black does not have a dynamic position which would compensate for it. Knight to c4, castling, king to b1, rook to f2. Defending the pawn is not a good idea because of c3. And after knight to f3, rook to d1, and white is better. Back to our game. Rook to f2, invasion on the second rank. Knight takes on e5, knight takes on c2, knight takes on g4, rook to g2, rook from e to g1, rook to e2, white to move. How would you continue now? Perhaps rook to c1 is not a bad move. h5 intending h6, c4, h6, c3, and we have reached another critical position of the game. It is white to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Caruana played the best move, h7 check. If bishop takes on c3, then knight to a3 check, and after king to a1, check again, going for a draw. But if king goes to c1, then rook to d8, and black is winning. Back to our game. So in this position we have h7 check. King to f7. Let's take it back. How about king to h8? Then knight to e5 is winning. If g5, then rook to c1, knight to a3 check. Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes bishop, rook takes on c3, and white is winning. Back to our game. King to f7. Rook to f1 check. Bishop to f6. Bishop to c1. Knight to b4. White to move. How would you continue now? Caruana played e5. Rook takes on a2. White to move. Should white take the bishop on f6? Or maybe there is a better move. What would you do? Caruana played knight to e3 defending c2 square. Pawn takes bishop has a tiny downside, and that is c2. Checkmate. So we have knight to e3. Rook to h8. Isn't this interesting? At move 32. This rook moved for the first time. Pawn takes bishop now. g5. Rook to d1. a5. If king takes on f6, then rook to d4, attacking the defender of the rook on a2. And white is winning. One line goes like this. c2, knight takes on c2, knight takes on c2. Rook to g4, knight to b4, rook takes knight. And you get the picture. Back to our game. a5, defending the knight. Rook to d4. c2 check, knight takes on c2. Rook takes on c2, rook takes on b4. Rook takes on c1, check, king takes on c1, a takes on b4. White played a move and black resigned, and the move is rook to h6. Carlsen resigned. One line goes like this. c5, king to c2, g4, king to d3, what now? King to e6, king to c4, king to d6, rook to h5, king to e6, rook to h4, king takes on f6, king takes on c5, king to g7, rook takes on g4 check. Taking the pawn with the king is not a good idea, is it? If king to f7, rook to h4, king to g7, king takes on b4. Black is 3 pawns down, and this is too much, even for the world champion. That is why Magnus Carlsen resigned in this position. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.